Real change never takes place from the top on down or in the living rooms of wealthy campaign contributors. It always occurs
live. The new progressive raw talk show discussing current hot political and social topics. The host is Dicey. www.candortalk.com. Come back and hear us live every Sunday.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. All of a sudden, our music just started going off. But thank you so much for joining me right now. This is Candor Talk Live, and I'm your host, Dicey. This is a special edition. As you know, anytime we are on this show, on this network, on Spreaker, this is going to be a special edition of Candor Talk Live. This is never going to be the actual show edition that we do every Sunday on Blog Talk Radio. And so if you want to hear us tonight at 10 p.m., we'll be on Blog Talk Radio. It's blogtalkradio.com/Candor Talk Live. And you'll be able to hear us tonight at 10 o'clock. So we hope that you stay tuned and stay up at least and make sure that you listen to us. But I haven't been on for a while, and, I think people are probably missing the show. But nevertheless, I haven't been on for a while, so I felt that, that noise was not bothersome. And I felt that it was imperative that I got on here today and talked about something that I thought was very important to the progressive movement. Now, anybody who knows about this show and anybody who knows about our website, which is candortalk.com, you know that we are progressives, right? We care about the progressive agenda, and we try to put forth the progressive agenda in everything that we do. And our arguments and our positions are progressive. So we care about what happens in the progressive community. And Bernie Sanders was the leader of the progressive movement, at least in this election cycle. He's been. Now, there are other progressives out there that are in leaders in the country, but Bernie Sanders is the leader of the progressive movement, as we know. There's Jill Stein, who's of the Green Party, which is a very progressive party, which is an interesting party as well. I think that some of the Green Party agenda is much more aligned with how I feel than what I've seen from this new wave of Democrats who don't seem to be on the right side of history on majority of the issues. But nevertheless, Bernie Sanders basically lost the election. He lost the nomination. He received less pledged delegates than Hillary Clinton, and there's disputes as to whether or not those delegates, the allocation of those is necessarily accurate, considering the fact that people are alleging that there was some fraudulent stuff going on, votes not being counted, votes being suppressed, whatever. Nevertheless, in terms of what it is on paper, and unless there's any kind of contrary evidence or any proof to the contrary, she won the pledged delegates. She won the super delegates, which I think we can all disagree with the super delegates. But even if you took the super delegates out, they probably wouldn't have the number being required to be 2,383. They would just change the number to be like you need like 1,700 delegates to be able to become the nominee. So I think it doesn't really, the super delegates, keep them in, keep them out, doesn't really matter. Because nevertheless, if you take them out, the numbers will not be 2,383 delegates you need to